And we are live. Welcome to day 107. Wait.
107, now it's correct, for 100 days, 200 days of code, together with Leon Andersen. Leon, how are you doing? We were experiencing audio issues.
Hello. No. Hello. Sorry for the delay. I'm doing okay. Sometimes great, sometimes a bit late. Around sometimes past 8. Well, what I said with the mic muted was that I'm a bit sad that I didn't have that much time again today for coding, but tomorrow I have the full day. I hope so. There's at least nothing that I'm aware of that interrupt. So yeah, so I basically just had a little time in between to work on a little icon that I'm going to use as the burger menu icon. And Elif told me a little bit of how that it should be SVG format and that I have to use code to make it accessible, because SVG files will get read out loud, like the code behind the scenes. Like when you open, for example, a JPEG with a text editor, you see some weird code basically, and that gets read by the text editor if you don't flag it with area code none or hidden or something like that. Let me check real quick. Area hidden true. And well, I worked a little bit on it. And I also did some color customization in Tailwind. I extended some custom colors. I know how that works now. I got my own BG Orange LA for Leon Andersen now, because it looked a bit weird, to be honest. Because the 500 numbers, they are like, when you put them directly next to each other, they don't seem like they're in the exact same spot of their individual, like in terms of saturation and brightness, darkness. So yeah, that's like, it was just a tiny tweak, but yeah, just an experience to actually do some customization there. But of course I want to keep it as minimal as possible, the customization, but that was fun. And yeah, other than that, did some typing training, which I'm missing quite a bit. Didn't have much time for that. And yeah, I mean, I'm starting to hit the 50 words per minute every now and then. That's a lot of fun, but I do notice that's only with easier texts with less numbers and stuff. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually flowing through the code. And then also yeah, I mean, I also got some more I don't know if it was today or yesterday, I spent a little bit more conscious time on navigating keyboard only through VS Code, through files, like switching between files and stuff, like a bit more conscious way, not like in between learning something else. And yeah, really looking forward to flowing through the screen soon. And yeah, that's all I have from my side. But maybe there's some. I mean, I played a little bit around with deleting some of the styling to see how it looks like on mobile, and like there was some stuff like I think max width that I deleted that didn't make any changes whilst being in mobile screen size when deleting it, but when I'm the size bigger, then stuff changed because I didn't have the max width. And yeah, I'm like, to me it felt like this is like a thing where I have to like really dive into it and immerse myself in it and connect my brain to all the different pieces that are part of this whole puzzle, and that just wasn't possible today in between some traveling and organizing other stuff. But yeah, playing a little bit around with some positioning and placement styling, one could say, in the responsive sphere. I have to say I'm a bit let's say not skeptical, but I will see. Let's say I don't know how to say it, but the issue is that for some reason in my browser in Brave the dev tools, if the dev tools are activated, like some of the changes are not rendering until I close the dev tools and then reopen them, and that sucks quite a bit for responsive design. And I don't know what I have to do for that. We will see how much that could get in the way, but life always finds a way, so we will see. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Maybe there's something else interesting we could talk about, but I guess we just have a short stream today anyway, so maybe that's the right amount of time.
Yeah, it's great. I just want to quickly show two things. The first one is what Leon talked about in the beginning with setting the ARIA hidden attribute on SVGs. So this menu icon right here comes from the Lucid React library. Let's scroll up real quick. Here, Lucid React. And this ARIA hidden queue basically makes it so that screen readers don't go bonkers when they encounter this icon, and this icon is inside of a button. So in order to make screen readers read out something meaningful, we attach an ARIA label to this button. The other possibility would be to put a span inside of the button and give the span a class name of SR hidden. I think we have it in this app too. Let me quickly show it to you. SR only. Let's just, oh, it's also in the sidebar. So let's do it here as our only. Yeah, for example, here we have a label of SR only for the search input inside of the search bar in the header. So this is the broader context, but we don't want to show that search label for sighted users. We just want people who rely on assistive technology to know what the input therein is used for. which is why we give it a label and we just make the label screen reader only. So from what app is this, you might ask? And it is from the French house stack. As we teased yesterday, we released a brand new version of the French house stack today, and you should check it out if you want to start a new project in the future. And Zuno Remix, this thing is jam-packed for you. We went over it a little bit yesterday, but just to give you a brief overview of everything that you get authentication out of the box with one of the most secure, or maybe even the most secure providers out there. Your app will be future-proof because it is compatible with Web 2, just a regular SaaS app, but it's also future-proof and can handle Web 3, Web 5 app with blockchains such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, you name it, even more. Other ones like Solana, you can connect to them easily, give your users a wallet, make your app future-proof. And other than that, we have everything else going on in here too. GitHub Actions configured for you, running many tests for you. We can look at it in the last pull request here. We look at the thing that upgraded everything. You can see, let me see the details here. We can see we have ESLint running, TypeScript running, Comitlint running, Vitest. We're running it in 5 different browsers, and we have a little bot making sure all your dependencies are always up to date so that there are no security issues in your app and you always have the newest features. So if you're interested in Remix, check out the French house stack. Still what you want, right? If you're like, hey, I like only the tests, I like only the authentication, just grab that, put it in your app. And if you want to have everything out of the box configured for you, just run this command and follow the few instructions here in the README on how to set it up. And then you're good to go. You can build your next possibly $1 billion startup. That's it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna do more again in terms of what we talk about today. We have to keep it short, but any last things that you want to add before we end it?
I wish I would have a quack button to emphasize the awesomeness of the French house stack.
Well, I just quacked for you. So you can always count on me for your quacks. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Same place, but not the same time. Maybe a little bit different. It's around the same time. In day 108 tomorrow of the Code Call with
Leon Andersen, who still has to go to the gym for day 7 today. And who... I don't know. I'm Leon, and my mentor is
Alice Mill from TEDx Dev, giving you the French house stack so that your bank account can go. Sweet. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
always be stacking. Until tomorrow.